The Coin Lady channel is pleased to have you back. Listen up, folks, we're hovering around the 61-cent mark. For XRP, it was a day of red. The AMM is now operational. Plus, I noticed that X is full with dissatisfied individuals. This is because, for the last several days or weeks, there has been a lot of hype about how big this is going to be. People were predicting $10 plus due to the AMM day one. However, as I mentioned before, if you set a date for something, nothing is likely to happen on that day. I want you to be rooted in what you have, which is why I always tell you not to exaggerate things. I don't want you to have high expectations, though, since then you might be let down. However, as previously said, the HMM will be the source of movement. The price of XRP will increase progressively over time as its demand increases. The price of Bitcoin fell today as well. There is absolutely no difference between the Bitcoin and XRP communities. Suddenly, I see that some of them are predicting that Bitcoin would drop back down to $20,000. It's ridiculous that everyone is so pessimistic about the share market when Bitcoin is going to reach new all-time highs. When the market goes red, that's it. XRP will move up to $10,000 and Bitcoin will go to $100,000. Crypto works in that way. The storyline changes at that rate. But as I mentioned before, it's a steady ascent depending on Here you may observe the creation of the first 5 AM poles. Primarily, XRP is an asset. Naturally, demand will rise in response to the increasing frequency of this occurrence. It seems like this post has quite a following now. Lots of people were DMing me and such. All of you will hear about it, though. This is how XRP really works. There will be a tremendous surge to a new record high this year. But I still think XRP's real worth won't be apparent for another year or two. By that point, I anticipate 3 figures, given that Ripple and XRP account for at least 10% of Swift's daily activity. However, it can occur at a later date. I don't understand why investors will ever sell XRP. Listen, Rich, you know it's going to happen this share. Some DMS users told me, we are not going to achieve $100. I haven't seen it at all this year. Having said that, I believe a new all-time high is imminent. Also, the chart makers are unanimous if you ask them. XRP appears to have found its next resistance level at $27. Is that going to happen in 2 years, though? After that, we might anticipate XRP taking over 10% of Swift's revenue eventually. Not entirely. Of course, what I mean is that many XRP holders are in for a world of change over the next 2 years, as the utility of the coin begins to materialize at various points. The timing is uncertain, it might happen soon or later. But I believe the day when XRP is used for its intended purpose is coming soon. People will also argue against that, claiming that you're insane. There's no way XRP will ever reach $100. There will be zero integration between Swift and XRP. However, Swift is already making strides towards blockchain and crypto in order to remain relevant in the face of competitors like XRP, which offers quick, inexpensive, and secure payments. Embrace the journey or face the consequences. Even though I see a lot of individuals being discouraged by the market, I do my best to encourage them along the road. You should just sit back and relax till that time comes. If you know what you're holding, after all, it will come. Standard Chartered Bank brought up Ripple in a meeting with EU lawmakers on February 28, 2024. Digital asset manager Mariam Weber very well. The question of whether clearing houses will be necessary in the future was put to the head of regulatory planning at Standard Chartered Bank. Because of their ongoing partnership with Ripple since 2016, Standard Chartered felt compelled to bring it up. And the reason this is being brought up in the EU at the moment is because the EU is getting ready to implement real-time payments. And everyone is aware that Ripple Net technology will play a role in it. Additionally, they will probably be making use of XRP, particularly for international payments. However, we have not yet arrived at that stage. The addition of BMI Mellons, head of tokenization, to the ECB's ranks may have a beneficial effect on Ripple. As a leading player in the blockchain industry and a partner of BMI Mellon, Ripple stands to gain from the greater usage of this technology that the former executive of BMI Mellon might bring. Also moving forward, BMI Mellon is probably planning to use Ripple Net and XRP. When dealing with tokenization, throughout the course of things, a large portion of that will probably wind up on the XRP ledger. However, keep in mind the following: BMI Mellon's World Economic Forum and VO's coverage. Why Mellon is a Ripple XRP partner, blockchain, according to Ben, will play a significant role in the future of markets. While you read this, Ripple is at Davos. Keep in mind that all this time ago, people were already raving about blockchain and its future significance. The reason being that every single bank is aware of the future trajectory of this in this digital era. Today, SWIP put forward a blockchain-based distributed ledger for payment information. Instead, they should bring up the advantages with their transaction manager. This is serious stuff, DVP, and it will make Ripple, XRP, and ledger aficionados very curious. This is all before we even get into the discussion of ISO. Tokenization is a topic that even SWIFT is discussing. Collaboration and blockchain interoperability are already being discussed. SWIFT is determined to stay ahead of the curve. I can tell you where this is heading. Everyone is talking about how XRP and Ripple need a third-party currency with enough liquidity for cross-border payments at the Bank of International Settlements, BIS. The video ends there. As always, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe and leave a comment with your opinions. Muchas gracias, depart.